Choosing the right Shopify theme is a very important topic and you should not treat it lightly. Being a Shopify developer for the past 10 years, I can tell you a thing or two about Shopify themes. So if you're interested in finding out which is the best Shopify theme for you, for your situation, stick around because I'm going to cover all of that. So when it comes to Shopify, there are three types of themes out there. There are the free themes from the Shopify Theme Store. Then there are the paid themes from the Shopify Theme Store. And then there are third-party themes created by third-party companies. And depending where you are on your e-commerce journey, a theme from one of these categories can suit your project better. And I'm going to start with the first one, with the free themes. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you are interested in finding out if they are any good. And I can tell you right away that the free ones are actually very good. So whenever you're going to open a new Shopify store, you're going to see something like this. This is the Dawn theme, and now the Dawn theme is at version 15. This is the flagship theme that Shopify has. So all the other themes on the Shopify theme store are actually based on this theme. They are giving this theme, the Dawn theme, as an example for other companies that get approved and have a theme on the Shopify theme store. So any company approved on the Shopify theme store uses this as an example. This is Shopify standard, and it's free, of course. It has a lot of functionality and they've been adding a lot of functionality to it. So now we are at version 15, but they are pushing a lot of updates, and this should be the starting point for any beginner. If you are a beginner, don't even bother looking at different themes. I know that this doesn't look very fancy, but this is a very good point to start. Now the Dawn theme is not the only free Shopify theme. If you go to the theme store, and you can do that here, add theme and then visit theme store. And as you can see, we have 13 free Shopify themes, which look good. They are fast and snappy, and they are mobile friendly, which are very important aspects for Shopify theme. Of course, all of them are based on the Dawn theme, and they actually are the Dawn theme because they mostly have the same sections, the same blocks, the same code under the hood, but they look different because they have different setups and different presets. And all of them respect and follow the Shopify's guideline for how to code a theme, and that's very important because whenever Shopify decides to release a new feature, these themes will have the code to support that functionality, and you will not have to hire a developer to help you implement that. So it's going to work out of the box without you having to do anything, which is a plus in my book. So in this case, because these themes are free, doesn't mean that they are bad quality, and in fact the opposite is true. This theme here, Dawn, is the example Shopify gives to any company that wants to get approved in the Shopify's theme store. So this is actually the standard. So by choosing this theme here, you cannot go wrong. And the same goes for all the others because, as I said, they are based on the Dawn theme. So all of them follow that standard, and whichever one looks the closest to what you want to achieve, you can just choose it and use it because it's going to be a great theme. So who should use these free Shopify themes? If you are in the beginning, these themes are very good because they are simple, but they have enough functions and enough things that you can go by without having to hire a developer and without having to know any coding. So you will have the user interface to do everything by yourself, and it's not going to be overwhelming like other themes can be. You don't have too many options that can confuse you. But these themes are not only for beginners, they are also for intermediate and even larger stores. I know 20K a month stores that use the Dawn theme or variation of these themes. It's actually the best theme you can use when it comes to performance, and all of these, they are stripped down themes. You will not have fancy effects on them. You will not have extra things on them, but they're going to perform well with your user, and you're not going to lose any conversions because of the theme not loading like you can have with other more complex themes. Now, if you're an intermediate or you are a more advanced user, you might have some needs that these themes will not fulfill. And I'm talking about people who had a couple of stores and they know for sure that a certain section or a certain functionality will make their stores more profitable. Then going to the paid themes the Shopify Theme Store offers and looking for themes like Prestige, for example, can be a good idea. These themes here, and I know they are expensive, they pack a lot of functionality and a lot of fancy effects if you're looking for that. If you know what you're looking for, you know the functionality you need, have a look at the paid theme section of the theme store and search for those functionalities that you need. Find the theme that looks the closest to what you envisioned, and don't think about the price. I know it's expensive, but you're gonna get support with these themes. They will get updated regularly. You're gonna be in that Shopify standard. With the free themes, you might need to install a couple of apps to gain some functionality you might need, but with these paid themes, you might get that functionality built inside the theme. If you know what you're looking for, if you're looking for an announcement bar or some functionality that usually is not inside a free theme, then search inside the paid themes. Some of them have extra functionality. You can actually install any of the themes on your Shopify store without paying, and you can test and play around with them, but you won't be able to publish until you pay. So let me go ahead and install one paid theme to my Shopify store so I can show you how that works. So inside the theme store, you're just gonna go to the theme you want and you're gonna press on try theme. Then it's going to be sent to your Shopify store and you're gonna be able to play around with it. It's not gonna overwrite the current theme, so you don't have to be scared about that. It's going to just add the theme underneath and it's gonna say theme trial, and you're gonna be able to play with it and see what the theme has to offer and decide if you want to buy it, and you can do it just by clicking this button over here. For example, this theme, Prestige, I know is a very good theme and it costs $380. I know it's a lot, but imagine installing a free theme and having to install then 2 apps that cost $15 a month. During a year, you will pay $380 for those 2 apps with a free theme. This way, you pay $380 now for the Prestige theme, and those 2 functionalities that you were looking for when installing those apps might just be inside this theme here, the paid one. So anyways, if you plan to run a store for more than a year, $380 is not a big expense. Now it depends on the business you're running, but if you have the budget for it, by using a premium theme like this, and you can try all of them and see which one fits better, it can save you a lot of time afterwards. Again, these themes are updated and they have support. Shopify is kind of strict with the companies that get approved for this theme store. So from my experience, working with the premium theme is a good way to go. Now, if you're an advanced user, you might want something specific. You might have in mind a design, a functionality, and you cannot find it on the Shopify Theme Store. Then you can actually go and find third-party apps built by third-party companies that are not approved on the Shopify Theme Store. And yeah, that's exactly as it sounds. They are not approved on the Shopify Theme Store. That means that they are not following the Shopify standards. That doesn't mean that the themes are not good, but they are not on the Shopify Theme Store, so they can go a little bit off script. Whenever Shopify has a standard, they can build a little bit differently. So in that sense, they are a little bit more experimental. And you can find themes like that on Envato Elements or on Theme Forest. On Envato, you go to More and then to CMS and then Shopify. And you can find here a much longer Shopify theme list than you find on the actual Shopify Theme Store. There are a lot of more developers who uploaded themes on here. You will have to check them out, see their demos, and see if you like them. The only thing, again, is that they are not following the Shopify standards, and the team who created them might not be around to give you support in, I don't know, 5 months, 1 year, who knows. They can disappear, and then you just on your own, and you have to take care of the development of your theme in case something changes on the platform. You can find Shopify themes on Theme Forest under Shopify. And again, there are a lot of themes here to choose from. They have reviews, you can check them out, you can preview them. As you can see, the prices of these themes is much lower, and there are a couple of themes here that have a lot of feedback. This one, for example, is a very good theme, but you don't have the guarantee that this theme will follow Shopify standard. If Shopify will launch a new feature, for example, you don't have the guarantee that you will be able to use that feature using this theme over here. This one is a big one. They might do it, but some others might not. So that's why it's a little bit better to use a theme from the Shopify Theme Store rather than a theme from a third-party provider. But if you find one that you really like and you really want to use, you can, of course, use it from here. And it's actually very simple to install a theme that you buy from Envato Elements, for example. You're gonna download it and you're gonna get a zip file that you'll be able to upload to your Shopify store by going here to Add Theme and then upload zip file. You're gonna select the zip file that you get inside that download, and then you're going to upload the theme here. And you're gonna be able to use it as normal as you would use a theme from the Shopify Theme Store. So to recap, we have free themes that are more for beginners and intermediate users. They are snappy, they are fast, but they don't have a lot of functionality. If you're in the beginning, just go with one of these here. You don't have to use the Dawn theme. You can use whatever you want from here because they all are actually the same theme, or they are based on the Dawn theme. If you are an intermediate to an advanced user, you can go ahead and find a paid theme that has the functionality you need. If you know exactly what you need, maybe some pop-ups or sidecars or some things that are more particular, then you can look through the paid themes, if you have the budget, of course, and find a theme that has those functionalities you're looking for. You're gonna anyway pay app fees to get that functionality, so why not just find a theme that has that functionality built in? And if you have more advanced needs, then you can go to Envato Elements or to Theme Forest and find a theme here. But because these are more experimental and they are a little bit more complicated, you might need a little bit of technical knowledge to be able to set them up. So depending where you are on your e-commerce journey, you may want to have a look at one of these categories, and don't be a maximizer. Don't try to find the perfect theme for the future. Just find the right theme for you right now at the level you are right now, because having a complicated theme can hold you back and can create problems. If you're using a complicated theme, you might get performance issues like slow loading speeds. If you're interested in learning how to fix slow loading speeds and performance issues, you can watch this video next.